Hey, boos. How are you guys? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today, I just want to say hello to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming by and subscribing. So you guys already know by that thumbnail and that title that this is a New York shopping haul here. So I was in New York for 5 days, did a little shopping, and I want to share with you all the items that I did purchase in New York. So I did get a souvenir, this hat right here. And I also brought the Coach coffee shop cup here, the plastic cup. I have some vanilla coffee in here. I do need it because I'm still a little tired. I had to take a little sip. So I have this one and another one because I was like, this is just too cute. I can't believe I was able to bring all this stuff back, like plastic cups, all these bags and stuff. And I did go to the Dollar Tree and find some items, and I will share that in another video. So let's get started. I have so much to show you, but I don't know what brand I'm going to show you first. So let's start off with Telfar. Yeah, let's start off with Telfar. So let's get right into this haul, you guys. Here's the first item. I'm so excited. So this is a wallet. I did purchase a wallet from Telfar. I was so happy to go inside the store. It was very nice, and I really love the experience to go and shop. You guys know how I am. I like to see the item. You know, I like to feel it. So here I go. Already open up. So it comes like this. Once you guys see the wallet, you should already know what color bag I got. So this is the wallet. Yes, chocolate. And I was going back and forth between the tan, the purple, and all that. I was like, let me just get the chocolate because it was just so beautiful. So it's silver hardware. This is it. It opens up like this. Here's the card slots. It just has Telfar, the brand there. And then you can put your cash in here. And it doesn't have a place for coins, but that's okay because you guys know I carry a coin purse. It would be nice if you had like a coin purse, but this is it. So let me show you the bag. Like I said, the store was really nice. Really great service. And the wallet is real leather, but the bag is vegan leather. So while I was shopping for the bag, a customer came in and was like, what's the difference? What kind of vegan leather is this? And they just couldn't say. So I don't know what's going on, but I did know I want a bag and I wanted a medium size. So here it is. I was so excited to get this. Okay, so she is gorgeous. I was saying, let me just get a bag that I can carry every day. So this is it. Very nice. Yeah, it has a different smell. And I know some people don't like the straps, but I do. I was on the train. Where was I going? In New York. I don't know. But this lady had the large Telfar bag, and she was kind of thick, and she had a crossbody around her. But I think this medium size is a perfect size. It really is, because the medium is kind of big, and that large is very big. And I was like, I do not need another travel bag. So here it is. And this is what it looks like. These straps are long. And it's great. She had hers crossbody on the train, and it was very beautiful. So this is the inside. And I will do a what's in my bag so you can see how much will fit. But yeah. This is my set here. My wallet and my bag. And you guys, if you ever go to the Telfar store, the people on Canal Street, like those dupe sellers, they are everywhere. The replica bag people, they are everywhere. They're in front of his store. I was so shocked. I was like, okay. But yeah, this is the bottom, the side, and everything. And let me just show you the handles here and the straps. And you know what? I should have put this on crossbody, but I have to stuff this bag because it's just, I don't know, I have to give it a shape, and then I'll put it on crossbody to see how it will look on me, because you guys know I'm 5'7". So let's move on. What am I going to show you next? Okay, let's do the Louis Vuitton items. You guys, I could not believe that Louis Vuitton gave my bag away and I was not able to sit and have lunch at the Louis Vuitton Cafe. It was crazy. So I will have to tell you guys that at another time. I'm never going to get through this video. My sister just called me and then my honey bunny called me. Let me show you the Louis Vuitton items. I did get some of the chocolate, the hazelnuts, and they're so good. Look, they're almost gone. So this is the chocolate I did get. It was worth it. I'm going to taste some more. These are really good. You should try it if you can. Okay. Y'all know I gotta eat something. And I'm hungry too. I gotta have me some breakfast. No, I had to eat another piece of candy. Because it's just that good. But anyways, let me tell y'all. So, I went to New York with my graceful tag. I wanted to get it hot stamp NYC and get the Empire State Building on the back or whatever. So when I got there, they said they don't offer the Empire State Building no more. They have the Statue of Liberty, all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah. So I told them on the front, I wanted NYC, and on the back, you could do the Statue of Liberty stamp. And they're like, okay, whatever. So I get back to the hotel room. They put N.Y. I'm like, that's like an initial. I was like, no, I want an NYC. So I had to go back there, tell them what was wrong, had to speak to a manager, all this other stuff. They was just really crazy at that Louis Vuitton store. And Ebony told me, she was like, they don't have good customer service and they just don't care, which is true. So this is the tag here. So the manager came out that's over the repair. So they have a repair center and down below they have like a warehouse. So they were able to get another tag. You can get anything you want at that store. So I was shocked. He was like, oh yeah, we have this downstairs. So he went and got it and they restamped it. And it's so cute. It says NYC, and on the back, this is the Statue of Liberty. And it says Louis Vuitton, New York. Really nice. So I was like, okay. I was like, that store was really crazy and they were so crowded and it was so many people there waiting to eat. So I found these little keychains and I was like, maybe I'll put the apple on it or the Empire State Building. I'll show you guys real quick. So I was like, maybe I'll just glue this on here, like on the side or something, or this one. And I'm going to have to put like, you know, put it under UV light with clear gel polish or something. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that because I like my tags to have like charms on them too. So I was like, I'm going to start doing that, but I'll see. Okay, so I literally was upset because they set everything up for me to get the bag. It was hard to get this bag. And it was my dream bag. I'm almost at the finish line. So I was like, let me just buy me a bag and I'll be done with Louis Vuitton. Like, seriously, I am, like, you know, it's a little bit too much for me. But I end up getting this because of what happened. So I'll show you. You guys should know what this is. I was like, this is too cute. I could not leave without it. And I was like, it's hard to find, you know, the plug or whatever. Hopefully it's the right one because the way they were acting up in there, they were so busy. They didn't even take down my information. Yes, this is it. Look at it. I got the bando that says NYC. It's so cute. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm going to put this on one of my bags. And I really didn't need another bag, to be honest. But I was like, I wanted to, you know, just buy a bag because of my accomplishment. But I was just like, hey, they didn't give it away. I was not about to sit up there and argue with the people either. So where's the tag? I was just going to put, you know, this on one of my bags. Ooh, the box just fell, you know. And I love how it says NYC. And I was like, I could not leave this. And it's pretty long. I don't think my other ones is this long. But yeah, so cute. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, let's get into Coach because I believe that is it. I was like, I didn't do too bad. You know, I wasn't going there to just shop like, you know, crazy. I just wanted to get a few things that I had my eye on. And I was so happy when I went to Palm Desert, they were able to talk to someone over at the Louis Vuitton store, and they set everything up. But when I got there, they act like they didn't know who did what. And I was like, okay, you know what? I was like, just give me the hot stamp, and I don't even care about eating here because I just need to get up out of here because y'all tripping. All right, let's move on to Coach. Let's start off with the Coach coffee shop items. And I did keep my Telfar bag, my shopping bag, and also the Louis Vuitton shopping bag. But it's in my Honey Bunny luggage, and, you know, he hasn't had time to unpack. And I was just like, it's not that serious. All right, so the first item, I did bring a cookie bag. Little Miss Joe. She's a sugar cookie. And I didn't eat her because I really wasn't, you know, trying to eat her right now. I might save her for a couple of days, but I'm just kind of full. Oh, she broke a little bit. Look. So, yeah, that's that. And then I brought these to stir your coffee. I did get a few of these. They're so cute. I was like, I'm taking all this home. I had asked them. I was like, can I get a few of these? They were like, yeah. So, here it is. So, I thought I had more, but this is what I have. So, that was what was in the first bag. Okay, and this is the bag they give you when you order, like, the cake. Now, the Tabby cake was too thick, and it wasn't enough cake, and I was like, it wasn't that good. Okay, and then I end up getting the pennant. It says, I'm a pen, and then it says the Coach Coffee Shop. I got Little Miss Joe, and then I got the taxi. And they had the donut, but I was like, it was just average looking. All right, so I end up getting the pouch here. So let me open this up. And I was like, yeah, this was really nice. So I didn't get anything from the outlet. And that outlet was awesome. They had a monogram machine, and it was just on and cracking. They didn't care if you had an outlet bag. You can buy tags that's already made. So I'm going to show you what I did get. So this is my first time actually seeing it. And someone asked for the price, but I don't even know where's the receipt, because my Honey Bunny bought this. But look how it opens up. So it looks like this. Very nice. It opens up like that. And let me show you the inside. Ooh, the inside is like that oxblood. So I'm happy about that. Ooh, it's made very well. It's thick. And I believe this was $45. It had to be. Because everything came up to like $198 or something like that. So it has the Coach patch in there. And this is what it looks like from the inside. This is so nice. I was like, yes, I was getting this. I should have got a hat, but I was like, I didn't want to get all that stuff. Okay, and then I end up getting the notebook. It says the Coach Coffee Shop, New York City. And this was $40. So that's that. And then, oh, we stopped at the Hershey World, and I got this. I was like, this is so cute. I'll put this on my bag. Because look, it has a little pocket there, a little zip pocket. I could put something in here, like hand sanitizer or something, you know, the ones from Bath and Body Works, something like that. They're just hanging on the outside of my bag. Okay, so they were so nice. The manager let me buy these 2 tags. They were already made, so it's Little Miss Joan here. On the website, they're calling her Little Miss Joe. And then on here, it just says Miss Joe or something. So this is the black one. I was like, yes, it's so cute. Oh, and this one had like the donuts. And then Little Miss Joe is like holographic, you know. So these are the 2 tags. And, oh, I end up saving this too, y'all. So when I get like a hot coffee, I can put that on the cup. So that is that. So I end up getting the tote. And they made me. The girls at the shop was like, get the tote, because they said that they are going to discontinue the tote because it's white. They're coming with a whole new tote. So I was like, let me go ahead and get it because the tote is nice. Very, very nice. And the tote was $95. And I was like, I could see myself carrying this. And I will. So let me open it up. This is my first time, you know, opening this stuff up. I should have already opened some. So this is it here. Really nice. And it's packaged well. The only thing is you cannot order this. You have to buy this at the coffee shop. So I was just like, why you guys can't, you know, have us order this stuff? They were like, nope, you have to come in. And it comes with a Coach tag as well. And here it is. This is the front, the side, the back. And they said they are going to have more locations. They said one is coming to the West Coast, but look, it comes with a dust bag too. Look at that. And let's see. Let me show you inside. Look how well they stuffed this. I'm just gonna throw it over there. Okay. So this is it. This is the inside. And I will definitely do a what's in my bag because I want to carry this too bag, of course. But you just have to be careful because you don't want to get anything on here. So this is the tote from the Coach coffee shop. This is a bag here. It got beat up because I had to carry it on the plane. And guess what? All of this I did carry on the plane. And my honey bunny was like, why don't you put it in the luggage? She just was not understanding. I was like, so you want me to put this in the check bag, and you know, if they lose my bag, I won't have any of the items that I bought in New York. I was like, you crazy. I'm like, we carrying this on the plane, okay? He just couldn't get it. So when we got to New York, they were giving out these, and I don't know how this got in here, but it's a little utensil set here. And when we were leaving, they were giving out items at the airport. So what is this? Oh yeah, I was like, I'm gonna use this. So we got 3. Mason got one. My honey bunny got one. Look, they gave us this. I'm like, it says Terminal B. They were just giving out all kinds of stuff at the airport for free. I'm like, they're just trying to get rid of stuff. How you open this? Oh, okay, so yeah. I was like, I'm sure gonna use this for work. All right. So let me show you the tags. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember, Phenomenal and I went to the Coach store at the Grove, and they were supposed to send us the Hollywood tag. So I didn't have time to, you know, fight with them, you know, because we never did get it. So when I got back home, I called and I was like, look, we need those tags. It's been since October 2024. Where are they? So he ended up overnighting mine and hers. So I sent hers to her address, and then, you know, he sent me mine. Oh, he really apologized. Was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, we waited like what, 5 months or something for this? So here it is. So this is the Hollywood tag. I had to get on them because I didn't have time to be doing all that last year, but I had time yesterday. No, what was it? He overnighted. I called. Was it? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. Anyways, but it was overnighted, and here it is. I got us both green. So cute. So I hope she likes it and everything. I know she would. And then I want to get some charms and put around it or something. Maybe I'll get like a palm tree or something. But I'll have to see what I can get. But this is so cute. Let me see if you guys can really see it. It says Hollywood, Los Angeles. And this is the tag. Yeah. I was like, what's up with Coach and them tags? I was like, I'm not going to be messing around with them. Okay. So let me show you the tags that I did get in New York. And I was so disappointed. Let me show y'all this. Okay, first off, I have another bag coming. It's my fill tote, the screen prints. it was just a whole mess about that, but they end up doing something for me for free. The bag has not came yet. It may come today, so I may go live and just tell you guys everything that happened at the Louis Vuitton store and at Coach. Okay, so what's this? All right. So this is the tag that I've already had when I went to Temecula and they did the cab for me, the taxi cab, and then they just put NYC at the bottom. So that is what I wanted. And then I did get a purple tag, but it's on its way. And it was a mess about that one too. Okay, so this is the tag here. So I told them I wanted the Statue of Liberty and to put it on this big tag, right? And they were like, oh, okay. I said, I want the big one. And then look at this. And I get it. I'm like, why? It's small. And they were like, oh, you should see the other one is smaller. I was like, well, you should have told me that and gave me a smaller tag. Because I was like, look at this. Like, really? And they put NYC in red. I was like, a mess. And then I found this while I was walking. So I was like, I'm going to have to glue this on here. I hope it stays. I want to mess up my tag. So I'm going to take this off and kind of put her Statue of Liberty to the left or so. Because I was like, this is what I wanted. She needs to be big. Can't even see her. Let me see. So I'm going to put it off to the side so you can still see the, like this, the hot stamp. And I'm just going to, let me see. My nails in the way, huh? They so long. Let me go like this. So I'm just going to put her like that so you can still see the hot stamp from Coach. But yeah, I was like, got to fix my own tag. They was wrong for that. They was like, well, you should see the other one is smaller. But I was like, you should have told me that before you stamped it. Because I was thinking that it was big. It was going to show. I was like, you can barely see that. But that's okay. I'm going to glue this on the tag later. All right. What else did I get? All right, for the bag, what is this? Is this something else? I had to go back to the hotel, think about it. My honey bunny did the same. He got him some items and then went back to the hotel. Was like, hey, let's go. We went to Coach 3 times, fooling around with him. So we went back. His item was sold out. I said, I told you, you should have purchased it when you seen it. Okay, so this is the bag here. I did get the compass bag. And yeah, it was $2.95. Okay. Oh, they had it on here. Okay. So they charged $10 for the large tag. I thought it was $15. No. Okay. So I don't know. They prices just everywhere. All right, so yeah, I had to get someone else a tag and all that stuff. And all right, let me show you the bag. I don't know if my information is short. I have to block that out. All right, so here it is right here. You're gonna be so surprised what color I got. I was like, ooh, yes. When I see it in this, I was like, So this is it. So this is the compass bag. I got it in the graphite signature. And I was like, I really love it in this. It is silver. So that's why I have the purple tag coming. I think they shipped it with the other one. You know, the other bag, my fill tote. Because I was like, I'm not carrying that fill tote back. So he went ahead and did something for me. And he was sweet. They were really sweet because they felt kind of bad. He was like, yeah, I remember talking to you. I was like, how did you get rid of that service a month ago? Like, that was ridiculous. I was like, everything was just going wrong. I was like, Okay, I'm just taking all this stuff off. I should have did it earlier, but I just was so tired, you guys. I didn't have time to look at my own stuff. I laid down for a day. I was like, I had to rest, okay? All right, so let me just get most of this stuff off. So here she is. All right, so they had 3 different sizes, and one of the sizes was bigger than the large roan. I was like, oh no, I can't do it. I can, but then I was like, I really like this size. It's so cute. And here she is. So this bag will be out in the fall. Right now it's available in Japan and New York. So one of the subscribers did call and they were able to ship this bag. So you can get this bag early if you don't want to wait for the fall. But yeah, this is it. She is cute. So this is the side. This is the other side. And I really wanted the large one, but it was just too large. And I was like, I might get it in a different color when it comes out in the fall. I was like, but this is cute. So this is my Mother's Day bag. Yes, Honey Buddy got me this bag for Mother's Day. And some of the other stuff. And then Mason had a good time. He went shopping. Oh, let me see if I can take this stuffing out. It's so hard to take the stuffing out. I should have inserted a picture of all the trash that was at the hotel room. I was like, this is crazy. We had so much stuff. Mason had like shoes. All right, I went ahead and took all the stuffing out. So this is it. Very beautiful. This is the inside. It looks like this. And I don't know if this compared to the Louis Vuitton 20 Speedy or the 25. Bag has 4 feet. Smells so good. So this is the side, the other side. And let me just show you the strap. And on here it has Coach. And this is the strap. It's like a guitar strap. But you guys know how I feel about these straps because they tend to fray. But I'm going to... here it is. I'm going to probably change out the strap. But this is what it looks like. Very nice. I'm so happy with this purchase. And normally I really don't gravitate to the graphite. But I was like, I want this bag in like the graphite print. I do have a city tote in this print. So I already have some accessories to go with this. But she is cute. Silver hardware. And that's why I said little Miss Joe will look cute on here. But I really wanted the big size, but it was too big. I believe that was... it has to be like a 45 or something. I was like, no, that's just too big. But yeah, this is what it will look like. Let me just show you the tag on here. So that's what I'm going to put on here. Really cute. And I think I'm going to put like a chunky chain strap on here. And, you know, dress her up. I'm going to do purple because the purple tag is on its way. And that is it. So that is my New York haul. I do have one more bag and tag to show you. So like I said, I will go live and show that. But yeah, I had so much fun in New York. It was crazy. I was able to see Simone and Ebony, another subscriber. She caught me, y'all. I was like, you know what? If you were like a fake influencer, because she caught me when I was looking at those fake bags. And then I was paying attention. I did not see her. She came out of nowhere like, hey, aren't you a YouTuber? I'm like, what? I turned around and she was like, and I said, what's my name? She was like, Fly Blue. I was like, ooh. What if I was one of those influencers that was getting fake bags and put them in the real Louis Vuitton bags and act like they was real, like unboxing them? She would have caught me and told on me, y'all. Somebody always watching. You got to be careful. But no, I'm not like that. She was like, you really nice. I guess some of the influencers be mean or whatever. I was like, girl, I'm just out here having a good time. I just, you know... I just love to meet people, say hello, you know, keep it moving. But look at the dust bag. So I am going to probably put this in the dust bag. But that is it. I'm so happy with all my items. And I was so glad I was able to go to the Telfar store to see the bag bar and look at everything and go to the Coach coffee shop because that was on my list. But I am waiting for them to come to California. I was like, when is California going to get a Louis Vuitton cafe and a Coach coffee shop? All right, we need it over here ASAP. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you already know what to do. Leave a nice, wonderful comment, and I hope everyone has a beautiful night and a wonderful tomorrow.